Picture yourself on a movie theater. You've come to see your favorite superhero and the latest movie. All the lights go down and the movie begins. But there's no sound. You can see a superhero exchanging dialogue with other people in the movie. You can see things blowing up, but you can't hear them. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly what would have been like in a movie theater for a person in 1920s. Movies started in 1890. Thomas Edison was a big part of making this movie, and the first films ever made was called Round Hill Garden. And Thomas Edison invented the light bulb and the phonograph, and along with many other things. This movie, Round Hill Garden, was only about 2.11 seconds long, and it's about a woman dancing with a dress with a group of men. As more time passed, the people were starting to enter the film industry. But there was one problem. The actors and actresses were embarrassed to be in part of the films, which we can't really understand today because it seems like everyone is trying to get on movies or on TVs or even on YouTube. But they were embarrassed to be in films, and they would hide the fact that they were part of the silent films. They preferred the stage to be a better medium than being on the TVs. And they just do for the films because they need some extra cash to use in summertime. Another more time passed, the silent films are becoming more and more popular. There are two characteristics of silent films. The first characteristic is overacting. The actors and actresses in silent films overact every facial expression and physical action. And the second characteristic is, even though you are going to watch a silent films movie, but it was not really all silent, there would be a full orchestra with the movie, accompanying with the movie that you are going to see. Another more time passed. The transition into sound was a big issue because there are some people in the films industry who didn't want to have sound because they thought that they had created an international language that could have been understood by other people in the world effortlessly. And they felt that with the introduction of the sound, they were just blowing it up. But the other people in the films industry wanted to produce sound for two reasons. The first reason is, if you're looking at any other industry, they were comparing with other companies in order to get more profit, in order to earn more money, in order to make profit. So if they want to head one step ahead of other films industry, they had to produce sound. And the other reason is, if they are always looking for new innovation, and sound was exactly that innovation, and it was a new innovation. So the transition into sound was introduced in 1920s, but they were not really all easy, as people may think. There are some people, the first problem is the microphone that they need to use in recording the movie were really huge. They are really hard to hide the microphone while they are taking the movies. And the other problem is the actors and actresses from the silent films industry didn't really like to change to the era of the movies with sounds. They don't like to record their voices. So these were the big issues for the films industry when they started to introduce the sound. When they started to introduce the sound. But this was just the transition period, and it was the foundation for the movies today. So the movies today, that our movies today have sound. Every single era of the movie making has one common characteristics. Movies are made to show a certain person's perspectives that aims to make people think, to make people laugh, and to make people get away from their troubles for a while. So The next time you watch a movies, remember the history of the movies, and remember the foundation that they laid, and enjoy your movie, and enjoy the hard work that it took to get there.